Right guys, we're getting real close to the deadline, so let's get cracking on the Mondeo and welcome back to the channel. Okay, so first off, apologies for last week and the lack of content. Your boy got real sick. Kids brought something home from nursery. Got man down with cold and flu, so I spent a week in bed pretty much. But yeah, we are, as I said, we're getting close to a deadline here for Fab Shop, so we need to get this ready to get there. We've got a few things we need to do. We need to get the drive shaft in, we need to fill up some fluids in the gearbox and transfer case, we need to take the bumper off, basically get it ready to roll. So it's freezing cold, still not feeling great, but let's get going. Right, so first things first, we get the drive shaft in. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a wipe down because we sat in the garage for a little while. I sent it off to get the this clamp thing for the CV boot was a bit loose, so I've got that redone. It had thrown a bunch of grease everywhere, so I got it repacked. Yeah, just going to give that a clean up, and then I'll get you underneath and we'll get it stuck in. While I'm down there, I'm also going to tighten up a whole lot of bolts and, you know, just check everything as I go. So let's crack on. Okay, so I've got you in the dark here just to try and show you this. So what you're seeing here with my hand is the transfer case and the bracket I've made over it. Now, unfortunately, didn't realise, well, I didn't think, I did realise this when I made it, but the full plug's behind this big plate I've made, so I'm going to have to take off the bracket, fill it, put the bracket back on, and then we can put the drive shaft in. But what I might do is fill this and then fill the gearbox, so, because I just want to get some fluid in both of them before they start to fully corrode inside. Yeah, let's get that done. Right, so that is that out. There we go, full plug is there, drain plug somewhere down the bottom here, so we need to get that guy done. Okay, there we go, all juiced up, ready for the bracket back on, which we'll do quickly now, and then fill the gearbox. Show you what I'm battling with here. So I've got to get that in between all of those and around that. So not fun. Let me get this done and I'll bring you back under. Right guys, so that is now all on. I know you can't see very much here because I have to keep you kind of zoomed in just to have a look, but that bracket is now on. All filled, all back to go, so time now to do some gearbox oil. Okay guys, so here we are on the gearbox side, and I've got the full plug opened up. Got the drain plug nice and tight, because you don't want to leave that loose obviously. So I'm going to get in here with my little pump bottle. I'm going to fill this up.
Now it's probably easier to undo the full bottle and fill it up through the breather up top, although I've got all my manifold crap in the place now, so I've got to use my little pump bottle. Bit more forearm work, but it works. What can you do? So let's get cracking. And right, that's that done with minimal drippage. I am going to just spray this all off with brake cleaner. You can see down there, but got it on the subframe and stuff. Spray this off, but that's the transfer case and the gearbox now full of oil, so we can finally move on to the drive shaft. Okay guys, so that's the drive shaft, and I didn't video it because I realized I had to get in pretty quick, because as you can see that puddle on the floor, with the angle that the car's at, there was actually gearbox oil running back out the drive shaft hole. It's not quite angled up enough, so that's in. Gonna get the 2 bolts in, and then work on these bits and get some stuff all tightened up and get it all buttoned up. Right guys, so it's another freezing cold day, so basically we're going to carry on and pull the face off of this thing today. So headlights out, bumper off, and then last thing to do is secure the wheel arches and put the wheels on. So let's get to it. Right guys, so we really are down to the last few things here. So I'm going to put the plenum on, just so the guy has a reference of the throttle body to work with, obviously for the piping. And I've covered it up with some masking tape. I've covered that side up with some masking tape. I've taken the little gaskets off of here. I'm only going to put 2 bolts in, because this is going to be coming off and on and off and on, so the guy can gain access. So yeah, stick this on. Right, there he is, as I say, loosely on, so the guy can flip it on and off. And the last thing left to do now is to lower this down, empty all my crap out of it, and it's ready to tow. Right guys, so that's the Mondeo ready to go, ready for the fab shop. Pretty much the only thing left now is to load it onto the dolly trailer and get it towed. So I'm going to try and keep the content coming. I'm going to try and get a video out next week, and maybe get some sneaky peeks of the fab as it's going on. Can't promise anything though, unfortunately, because it's kind of out of my hands now, but it's only going to be a week or maybe 2, so it's not going to be too long. But once again, thanks for joining me, thanks for putting up with this, and yeah, like, share, comment, share it around with your mates, do a subscribe, you know the deal. So yeah, see you in the next one.